Sometimes in life, you have to engage in a little sabotage to get what you want.
Do you?
You do.
No, Jeff.
Whether that means crashing your ex-lover's wedding. Or
That's a little?
Oh my God.
loosening the handlebars on your competitor's bike at the triathlon.
No.
Jeffrey.
That's so messed up.
Or framing your spouse for the arson that you started.
Jeez. What
Again.
is
Look, we've
going
all done it.
What do you do outside of work, Jeff?
How are you not in jail?
Oh, I'm the weird one now? Really?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you, one of our listeners still feels guilty about the way he purposely sabotaged the annual work retreat for his company. And accidentally turned it into a nightmare weekend his boss will never forget.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's worse
You do.
than the arson thing. But
Okay, yeah.
he's going to tell us what happened when he comes on to do a brand new Masked Speaker. That's at 7:10.
You don't know me.
Confession I can't take back.
I am.
The Masked Speaker.
Got a text to 78592 that says, a big hole has appeared in our local park and nobody knows how it got there.
Whoa.
But it's me.
What?
I go out every night after dark and dig it a little deeper.
I always just figured those holes were from dogs or something.
Well, apparently it's some guy going out to the park and digging it up.
This'll troll the city.
Yeah.
Someone needs a new hobby.
I'm glad all that time and effort's being spent on a good cause, but I guess we all have our quirky moments in our life, our metaphorical holes that we've dug, and we don't judge here on this show. We love your holes the way that they're meant to be loved.
Well said.
And we'll
Was it well said?
Very
think
well.
so. We promise to keep your hole anonymous, too. That's why Evan is on the phone. Evan is his alias, of course, but he wants to share something with us, possibly about his hole. Evan, welcome to the show.
Hello, hi.
Hello.
He's like, do you feel uncomfortable because of the intro or because of what you're going to tell us?
I mean, a little bit of both, honestly.
that checks out.
All right. I feel like you're in the right headspace now, Evan, because the voice changer is on. You are now the Masked Speaker whenever you're ready. Let's hear your confession.
So, a few years ago, I was on a company retreat with about 25, 30 employees, you know, all of us together.
Is that something you enjoy?
No, it's
Okay.
one of the most boring things in the world.
Okay.
yeah.
Because, you know, like
All
some
right.
of those small tech companies, they go party, but
Yeah.
then there's other ones that are lame.
Yeah. I wish I could say we were one of those cool ones, but it ends up being my boss talking nonstop for like
Yeah.
7-8 hours.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God. Yeah, because you don't get enough of that during the week. You need to make it a 24-hour
Right.
experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this is what's even worse, too, is like not only are we like in these meetings all day long staring at these PowerPoints, but then because it's a retreat, we're all like together and we all have to go to dinner.
Uh-huh.
But it's just like more of my boss with the dumb stories. It's like,
Oh, my God.
my mind is numb for 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm just thinking of you having to fake laugh at all your boss's terrible dad jokes. I could barely make it through one 15-minute meeting, let alone 3 whole days of it.
So that's how long these retreats used to last.
Used to last.
What?
Yes, but one trip that we went on a few years back, after night one, me and 4 other employees were back in the hotel in my room, and we were just saying, we cannot survive another 2 days of this. We gotta do something. We gotta get out. We're gonna lose our minds. Or, you know,
Okay.
Yeah.
we're like trying to come up with an excuse, like, oh, like what if one of us gets sick, but or like a family emergency, but we can't all have family emergencies.
Right.
That look a little suspicious.
Did you all hit a bad shrimp cocktail at the same time, maybe?
Yeah.
Would that work?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Well, what ended up happening was there were all these free lemonade pitchers out there during a meeting all day long. So the next morning, I found the guy down in the kitchen. He was who was the one making all the lemonades in the morning, and said I would pay him $100 to add some fun ingredients.
What?
Whoa.
Vodka?
I feel like it's stronger than vodka.
I promise no one was harmed.
Okay.
So the morning starts at 9 a.m., and by 10:30, it was just completely off the rails.
Oh, my God.
So people aren't sober.
They are not in their correct state of mind, but some people were just in a great mood all of a sudden, and they were bursting out into laughter. And
Oh.
my boss, best of all, he like started getting like sweaty, and he just like first he took his necktie off, and then he was just feeling so strange that he started using his necktie like a cowboy lasso and trying to lasso other employees who just weren't sitting still.
Oh.
So we're really loose.
So wait, no one is sober enough to understand that something's happened to the lemonade?
I think the meetings are so boring that everyone was just happy to be enjoying the morning for once.
This is the best presentation I think we've ever had, guys.
I think I figured it out.
What?
I think you put a little Splenda in there.
Oh, is that what it was?
It's
Extra.
0 calories. Makes you feel good. Tastes great.
Oh, a little mind-bending fun ingredient.
There it is.
I
Sorry
see.
to crack the code, everybody.
A little bit of that aspartame.
Uh-huh.
I will say this, too. There was a bit of a crashing point, when this kind of mood strikes.
It's called a calm down, bro.
Yeah, I know. I get
There
it.
was a bit of a come down.
What happened?
Well, at some point, my boss, he's having a great time, and then suddenly the switch happens, and he just starts crying.
Oh.
And he confesses to everybody in the office that the revenue was not as good as they projected for that quarter.
No.
He just starts feeling his guts a little bit, and I kind of felt bad, but it actually kind of brought us together a little bit.
Oh, some heartfelt bonding.
So no one got in trouble for this?
No one really knew what was happening. That's why I feel a little like it's my secret a little
But
bit.
how would they not know after the next day when they're remembering back and things are hazy? Or...
I have a super high tolerance too. I bet I'd be the only one looking around what's going on? Nothing's hit me yet.
Maybe some of them never came down. They're just permanently having a great time for the rest of their life.
God.
We actually, a couple hours later at 1 o'clock, the boss decided to cancel the rest of the trip, and everyone in the room just started applauding, and we haven't had one of those retreats in that conference center ever since.
Wow. So it worked. You solved the problem. Everyone was happy, and there was no consequences.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I wouldn't encourage this to other people. This is highly illegal.
Next time Brooke is crying in the middle of the studio, I'm going to know why, though.
This happens daily.
Yeah, every freaking time.
Yeah, but that's my own choice.
Brooke and her
it's
fun
different.
ingredients over there. Text in to 78592 if you have a confession you've been holding on to. We can mask your voice, hide your identity, and make you the next masked speaker. Phone taps coming up next.